VRChat is a social platform where you can chat, play games together, and find new people to mess with. There's a lot of things to do. You can even have the opportunity to make your own worlds and avatars. You can even upload them and have other people play or use them. There is this one world made by someone that really caught my eye, and I wanted to make a video about it. The world is called Weirdcore Dreamspace by the user named TreeStain. Now, I haven't been to many of these Dreamcore places, but this one just really got me. I'm gonna talk about it right now. You start at a checkered pathway with mushrooms with a bunch of eyes staring at you, talking to you. At the end of the pathway is a bright light door shaped with smoke around it. Touching the light brings you to a checkered platform with similar mushrooms surrounding you, once again talking to you, but it's as if the mushrooms are saying how you feel. And then you notice a smiling face. So you decide to go over and touch it. And then it brings you to a similar place as the first one, as if the smiling face changed it in some way, with eyeballs staring at you instead. When you touch the door shape, you are brought to a new place, where it seems you have to make a choice, or something will break. Curl up, keep warm, or reach out your hand, put down a foot. If you decide to curl up, you are brought to a checkered platform, but the white has turned to red, and once again, you are being talked to. As you see, there is an eyeball at the top, watching your every move. You are being asked, no, demanded to jump. But you can see a little mushroom at the corner, and it keeps saying, I'm sorry. And if you go over to it, it gives you one more chance if you touch it. If you touch it, then it brings you back to making the choice. But what if we decide to jump instead? Reality won't be so kind. You might be wondering, what happens when we decide to put our foot down? Well, I'll be going over that now. If you decide to go and pick that, the opportunity to put your foot down and reach out your hand, then you are brought to a staircase with something at the top that you can't see at first. But when you decide to finally go up those stairs, you are meted with eyeballs with angelic wings, encouraging you. Clouds. You're standing on clouds. The beautiful blue sky, with a rainbow behind everything. It's so beautiful. Well, but then happy, 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 oh,
Happy!
happy, happy,
Happy!
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 Happy! Happy! Happy.
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 Without them, I am nothing. If you go back to the first 3 segments, you will see all different kinds of texts below when you fall down. And I think at least 2 of them can help us figure out what the heck is going on. First, I want to talk about all the eyes we see, as well as the mushrooms. With all the eyes that we see, I think we can conclude that this character, whoever they are, has the fear of being watched, or at least is being watched by a bunch of people. By who, we don't know. This also might seem a big leap to some people, but I also believe, which my girlfriend came up with this before I did, which, I feel a bit embarrassed not figuring this out. But based on the mushrooms and the smoke around the light, she concluded that our character smokes mushrooms. It's as if we are in the character's mind, hearing everything that they are thinking. I believe everything we are hearing is their thoughts or memories from their past. But what is up with the smiling face we see a couple times? Well, based on the fact that when we touch it, it seems like we go back to the beginning, but things have changed, as if it has changed our mind in some way. And we read how our character is sick, or that they are forgetting stuff. And then the second time we touch it, things go wild. And for some reason we are saying happy a bunch of times. I'd say that we might be taking antidepressants, that this smiley face represents pills to combat what seems to be our character's depression. As you can see in the second place, it says how we can't feel sad. And actually, I was talking to my friends about my theory on this world, and one of them told me about how they themselves had terrible side effects from their antidepressants. I got permission to show this, so here's the conversation.
So the side effects of antidepressants, they're real. The side effects make you feel sick. I think the first day I took it, it was the day of a concert, and I felt sick to my stomach. I felt like I was gonna hurl, and I felt super nauseous. I felt like everything was spinning, and then I couldn't think for myself. It felt like I was dead, basically. I forgot a lot of things. It blocked me from thinking at all. And if I was really, I had to really force myself to think, to actually remember stuff, or to be on time for stuff. And I was reaching out was probably like the worst, because it feels like you're a burden to others when you ask for help. That's probably one of the hardest things you can do, is ask for help. But it's so much easier when you do, because it's like a weight. It's like a weight off your shoulder. It once you do that, it's the greatest thing you ever do to help yourself. Like this one right here.
Told him a lot of times to talk to his parents and his doctor about it, and saying, hey, it's not working, it's actually making it worse. And then
I felt so much better after I got off the medicine. I I felt more free. It took a while for me to get used to being myself again and having these thoughts come, like, these thoughts once in a while come back that I'm alone, but I know. And it's just, if I didn't talk to my doctors, I'd probably be in the same position that I was, just basically a walking corpse. Yeah, help is very, very, asking for help is the most important thing to do in life. Everyone needs help.
There is a lot more going on with this story. Like, for instance, the character's mom, and whoever this they and them are. We see they when you fall down the third time, and we also see them at the end, where our character says that they are nothing without them. So how do these characters fit in this story? The mom is obviously a character that our main character really cares about. And I believe their mom is also the big eyeball that we see right in the middle of the place before the happy room, we'll call that place. The they, them, I believe, can be three groups of people. One, which I think is the least likely, is bullies from school or whatever place they go to a lot. As we see, some of the quotes we see aren't so nice. So that could possibly be memories of the past from people who weren't so kind to him. Number two, I don't think is likely either, though they are definitely part of the story because they are the doctors. Obviously, there had to be doctors in the story at some point because of the antidepressant pills, if that's what the smiley face represents, as antidepressants are prescribed pills that you get from doctors or pharmacists, So, obviously they are in the story, but whether or not they are the they, them, I don't really think that's the case. The last group that I think is the answer are family members. Whether or not their dad, their siblings, cousins, uncles, aunts, whatever, I believe they are the them and they that our character talks about. Which leads me to believe that the family could be the cause of their depression. So now, after getting all that sorted out, I want to go to the part where you make your choices for which ending you get. So, the first ending, well, I don't think I need to say much of what is going on there. I think it's pretty obvious. And, of course, I don't want to say what it is unless I want to get, demonetized. The second ending is a bit more complicated, but I believe the second ending is our character getting help from their mother and other family members. And I believe our family members realize what they've been doing to our character and are trying to cheer them up. Then our character takes the pill, the antidepressant. That one little line, "Without them I am nothing," leads me to believe that after taking the antidepressants, it indirectly killed their family members, probably including their mother. So, yeah. Either ending, I think, both end in disaster. So, here is the story I believe this world is trying to tell. Our character is bullied by their own family members, except for their mother. They end up trying to escape the world by smoking mushrooms. Eventually, the mushrooms make him depressed. And they end up going to see some doctors, and they prescribe him antidepressants. They take the pills, but find out they have side effects, and are just making their depression worse. And so, either they off themselves, or they go get help from their own family members. Tell them what's been going on. And they see the damage that they've caused, and so they want to help. But our character takes their antidepressant pills once again and ends up driving while the side effects of the pills take over, while their family is inside with them, and end up in a car crash where all their family members die except for them, leaving them alone in a hospital, saying, "Without them, I am nothing." That's a depressing way to end this. So, I'm gonna try to end this video on a high note, on what we can learn from this story. The day that my girlfriend found this world was on Thanksgiving. And after going through the world, thinking of the story, it started making me think, we really gotta be thankful for others. You know? We gotta be thankful for other people. Because you never know when they need that. To know that you are thankful for them. Because you never know what people are going through. And I think that is a good message to end on.
What about you?
I'm thankful for a few things. I'm thankful for, of course, my beautiful girl
Shortcut drift is
who
off.
I will be seeing once again at the end of December, who will be together for the new year. I'm thankful for my parents support me and show for me and let me live in their house even though I'm a 22-year-old man that has a job, because the financial crisis we are in.
Yeah.
That the country. But
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
that
also-
still sucks.
I'm also thankful to have two brothers and a cousin who want to hang out with me a lot, who actually care about hanging out with me, and even if they get on my nerves sometimes. I
Yeah,
always know that they do want to hang out with me at the end of the day. I also am thankful for just the amazing things that have happened to me in my life because of who I believe is the God above.
I hate this freaking remote.
I gotta turn this.
Ugh.
I'm thankful to have shelter, food to eat,
I'm gonna
able
lock
to-
myself in place.
just take care of myself.
Breathable oxygen.
And I'm thankful for all my friends, especially the ones who randomly visit me without me having to tell them to. Thank you, Noah. By the way.